Hi again. I've got a process video today from a Project Life layout that I did. It's a 2-page layout of when we went away camping for the weekend. I'm using my citrus twist kits here. I think they are March and April. I've put them together. There's a lot of paper there and a lot of embellishments. I've made a few layouts with them, but I've still got a lot to use, so I thought I'll stick with using those. Got it all in a tray, so I'm just picking some papers and some thickers that I'm going to use and stuff. I should also say this is not the Pocket Life kit I think Citrus Twist kits have as well. This is a scrapbooking kit, so I use it for obviously scrapbooking layouts, and I use it for Project Life sometimes as well. And when I have a big event, like I'll probably have 4-page spread of us from this going away camping, so I like to sort of stick with using all the same supplies for the whole 4 pages or however many I end up doing, so just so it all sort of looks consistent. I'm just doing a title card here. Just sometimes I like to outline around the edges, gives it a bit of definition. I can't remember what either of the thickers were called. I use these ones and the white ones. I take everything out of the packages, so I should probably keep some of the packaging or write down what I'm using. I'm not sure, I'm not even going to guess where they're from, but I really like the white foam ones, they're nice. And I've used quite a bit of the yellow things out of this kit. I've done a few layouts that are like yellow and blue, and I don't normally use yellow at all, so I actually quite like it, so I've been experimenting a bit. Stamping the dates on there. I had to go and have a look on my photos to see when it was when we went away. It was actually for the long weekend in June, so it wasn't the warmest, but we survived. These tiny word stickers are really nice. I was trying to get some. I wanted to use the bigger one, and then I thought, oh, I stamped my date a bit low. I should have stamped it higher up so I could fit a couple of rows of stickers on there, but I made it work in the end and it was alright. So there's lots of embellishments as well in the kit. I also can't remember, some I think were from Pink Fresh Studio. The like the little wood veneer squares, I think they were. I'm not sure where the others were. I have to start keeping the packaging that everything comes in. These are the exclusive cut apart sheets that you also get in the kits. I found these ones very useful. I think I will end up nearly using them all. So, and I like all the little tags, so that's what I usually do all my journaling on each sort of photo. So I just try and do some layering. I may say a word or two, you know, a little bit on each photo, and then I try and look for some other type of little embellishment to go with that. And then I usually have a 3x4 journaling card as well on the spread. But I don't do too much journaling. I do have a lot of photos in my project life, so it's usually pretty full. Trying out a new camera and a new system of filming, so I've zoomed in a bit, but there's not quite enough room there, I don't think, for showing what I'm doing. I keep going out of the camera a little bit, but and a few times the camera either stopped recording or the battery went flat, so there's a few bits that are cut out, but I think it went alright in the end. So a bit more practice and I'll get there. Just cutting out some of these tags, all the little words. We took our dog camping with us, Polly. Where we were camping, it was a free spot on the east coast of Tasmania. As you can see, the top photo on the right, we camped just across a little road from the beach, so it was really nice. It is winter, as I said, but we were lucky to get some nice sunny days, so it wasn't too bad. It says my daughter. I told her I'd cut that out, but I thought I'll leave it in. She wanted to be a part of it. Just cutting up some background cards here. I cut one and then I thought, well, I'll go through all the papers and I will cut some 3x4 cards out of all the papers because they all went really nicely together. There's lots of blues and yellows and I thought it was good sort of patterns for the beach and stuff as well. So I'll just cut up all the bits and get that over with. And have a stack of them there ready to go. Getting back to the camping. Yeah, we took our little dog with us because you're allowed to have dogs there. So she loves the beach. She's always running around and exploring and sniffing everything. Really beautiful sunsets there on that part of the beach on the east coast. And we had a fire, so we were just sitting around the fire at night, making sure we were nice and warm. We also have a heater in our camper trailer, so it wasn't too bad. I think I'm nearly finished cutting all these papers. I probably should have cut that bit out, but that was a beautiful paper. I wasn't sure whether to cut it or not, but I haven't used it yet, so I thought I may as well start. And there's still plenty enough left that I can use, you know, the other side. I don't know what I'll use it for, but I'll find something. So just layering some paper behind these photos. A lot of these I cropped them to be square. If I don't have like 3x4 ones to fit, like the fire photo, that was fine. But the other two there were actually 6x4 photos, so I just cropped them down to square size so I could put them in these spots, which I do a lot. And I don't mind doing that because I do like some background paper behind the photos. Sometimes I crop the 6x4s down a little bit too and put them on some background paper as well. And this is a new glue I bought the other day, and I do not like it. So I'm going to have to find, I was trying to find those precision tip or fine line bottles that you can put glue in, and I couldn't find any at my scrapbook store, so I'll try and get one online or something and maybe fill it up with that. But the nozzle on this one was either leaking out or it wasn't coming out or was spilling everywhere, so I was not impressed. I usually use the double-sided tape or tape rollers, tape runners I think they're called, but I had a little wet glue that I got from Target that's just about run out, so I thought I'd try this quick dry adhesive, but it's not in the best bottle at all. Got most of the cards finished now. I'm just working on the bottom two. I do journal on that one, the yellow card on the left there. The video does cut out in a minute. It just stopped for some reason. I didn't realise that it stopped while I was still going. So, but I did put some photos at the end of this section, and just shows you the journaling that I did and what I did to the bottom two cards. I think you see me make this card, but you don't actually see the journaling. All those die cuts and things are coming in handy, and I like the little the cork bits as well. They definitely all suit, like the travel theme, or exploring and adventuring and that sort of thing from this month's kit. Okay, the video is about to end here, so you'll see the finished photos from this first page. So this took quite a while, but a lot of that was preparing all the bits and pieces. So the second spread goes a lot faster. Okay, I'm onto the second page here from the 2 pages I'm doing in this video. I've got another 2 pages that I will do in my next video. I found these horses on the side of the road in a paddock. They were really friendly and photogenic, and there was actually about 6 horses and they were really sweet. So I could have printed out a lot more photos, but you can't have too many photos of horses, so but I really love those 2. And this day we went into a nearby town, and there was those cars on the side of the road. I think there was something on around the place. We just went to the markets and had some lunch and went down to the boat harbour. And the top left corner, my husband got up early and was taking some photos at the beach, and he saw these people paddleboarding, so he got a few good action shots of them. But I thought it was a nice photo, so I thought I'll include that. And our daughter up the top right, she took a camera as well. We got a new DSLR, so she took our old one and was playing around taking photos, so we have lots of photos from this weekend. So she was having fun as well, taking lots of photos and exploring. Just trying to keep consistent with the outlining of the cards, and these are just to back the photos. I don't say anything about the cars. I just put little bits and pieces on each photo, and the one that says happy moments, I do some journaling on that soon. I just wanted to use these stickers again, just so it sort of brings in something across both pages. I wasn't sure where to put it, that's why I sort of stuck it down on my mat first and thought, you know, I might put it at the top, I might put it at the bottom, and so I squashed it up as much as I could so it didn't take up too much room, but I quite like that. These little tags have come in very handy. Definitely like adding a little bit to it each photo with, well, not every photo, but the ones that need it. Sometimes I have trouble deciding where to put things. I usually go for the corners, you know, the bottom corner and the top corner. Some people put things, you know, smack in the middle, but I find it very hard doing things like that. I wasn't sure what to do with the horse picture. The frame was nice, but if it was an actual 3x4 photo, I probably would have used that frame. But because I had to back it with that yellow card, it looked a bit odd with the frame as well, so I end up taking that off. I'm just putting some finishing touches on them, and the video will finish in a minute because my battery went flat, so I'm still learning, but I'll get there. So in a minute it will show the finished photos of the two spreads, and it'll show the journaling that I just back some on some blue card just about our day, and this one's about finished. So thank you for watching if you got to the end, and I'll have part 2 ready in a couple of days, I'd say, showing the rest of our weekend away. Thanks very much, and I'll catch you again soon. Bye.